days ago, we talked about the fact that Monster Hunter Wilds developer Capcom are punishing people who are cheating on their game, particularly on the events that are happening right now, where there's like a huge leaderboard of people killing a very specific kind of almost weekly event, in this case from Doshugama. Because, well, when you kill that enemy, when you actually get yourself into the top rating, you are gonna get this very particular amulet that you would put in your weapon. Well, this now has changed. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Or have the hackers won? Let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live. And let's get into it. So, as I said before, with these new events, and we're gonna get more events like this was the situation. We're gonna get this little amulets if you participate on it. You can see here the little thing. I'm just gonna make myself smaller, very, very small. And you're gonna see that whenever you actually do this quest, if you participated at all, you would get this little thing before. If you got into rank A time before, you would get yourself this one in particular. And if you got yourself in the top 10,000 ranking, not even top 10, top 100, top 10,000, you will get this very special one with a little purple effect on it. Super cute, super cool. But now, because of the fact that the hackers have been getting insane times where they've killed this enemy in like 0.04 seconds instead of like the 30 seconds that it usually would take, of course, the people are hacking in order to get this very particular special amulet. And now they have decided this is no longer going to be the case. Instead, for this one, you need to just participate. For this one, you also need to just participate. And for this one, you just have to get a rank A time, and you'll get it. And people seem to be pretty happy about this change, because now they can get themselves their amulet. And I'm not gonna ruin the fun. I'm not gonna say that this is not the correct choice for Capcom, because it might actually be the correct choice. It is very hard to actually keep taking, you know, checking out leaderboards and seeing if people did cheat or not. Especially when you're, what's the word? You're incentivizing them to cheat in order to get their reward. If they had a good anti-cheat system, if the game wasn't so easily hackable, yes, I would actually be very sad about this, because, you know, I really like the idea of being incentivized to play better. But because of all these things, I can't really get that much mad on them. That being said, I also think it's kind of sad that we had actually something fun to grind for, because at the end of the day, Monster Hunter Wilds right now doesn't have that much content. We had something so cool to grind for, and we can't get it anymore. We can't grind for it to get a reward that is meaningful because of these hackers. And that makes me very sad. And the fact that Capcom probably won't care that much about hackers anymore because of the fact that this is no longer an incentive for them to actually care kind of scares me a little bit. Now, if they keep banning hackers that do something like this, I'm gonna be completely happy with this. That's fine. Ideally, this wouldn't have happened this way, but whatever. But I do think it's a little bit sad, at the very least, that this is, you know, this is the way that things have happened. That being said, I also think that is a bit weird that you get, you get yourself these things for both of them in participation. I don't know why it wouldn't be like participation rank B, rank A. Like you do this once and you get a worse version of this. Like I don't really know why they're doing it this way, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. I really hope that Capcom realizes that this has been a bit of a disaster and they implement some sort of cheating, some anti-cheat or something like that, something to actually keep track of all these things, so we can actually have meaningful things to earn in the game without knowing that someone else went in there and, well, hacked and cheated to get it. You can go check the Reddit comments on this. It's very interesting. See what people are actually thinking about this and talking about this. And you can make your own mind, and please let me know in the comments down below what you think about this, because I'm very torn to, you know, have the idea of like, yeah, this is the correct choice, while at the same time not liking the fact that it happened. And you guys can tell me definitely if you disagree with what I have to say about this, but this is the situation, and it seems to be like the end of the situation, because they also said in the post on Twitter that going forward, future challenge quests and free challenge quests will not include rewards that require specific leaderboard rankings. Ranking on the expedition record board will continue to be viewable as usual. So I really hope that that record board is also being, you know, monitored, so we don't get 0.004 kills on the Shugama in the ranking. Because, oh man, it's so interesting, it's so fun to actually get better at this game. And maybe this is something we're gonna have to go through as a community. You know what? What if we get ourselves a mod, guys? What if we get ourselves a mod that is an anti-cheat? Someone in the community makes the mod, and if you're not using this mod, you could be considered, like, you know, this is a mod that essentially prevents you from actually altering the game in very specific ways. And that way, we, at the very least, maybe not Campa mod, but we know that we are not cheaters. Now, of course, this wouldn't mean that everyone that doesn't have the mod is cheating, but if someone is in the leaderboard without the mod, we know, like, haha, that person may actually have cheated. I feel like that could be actually kind of fun, kind of a good little community fix for what we have. Other communities do this already. They monitor themselves, and we know that champions are going to do it, and we are more powerful in some ways than them, so I think it might actually not be a bad idea. Please let me know in the comments if you think that would be a bad idea or a good idea. But I think, at least for me, it would really make me happy. And I'm the guy who made a video about whether you know, changing the delay on certain attacks is hacking or not. So I'm definitely not like Omega, like black and white on whether you should use mods to make your experience better. But at the same time, this you know, I like rankings and I like caring about my video game and feeling meaning on my video game. So what can I say? There you go. Ended up more of a rant on this video, but an interesting rant, I think. So subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. See you guys around. Love you all. Bye. Bye.